Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Poor Man's Gold channel. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Man, I'm loving the Constitutional, man. I can't get enough of it. Um, I've amassed $12.20, not including the Peace and Morgan dollars, which is super cool. And I did come into a couple of extra bucks the other day, and I figured what better way to spend it than on more constitutional silver. I get a lot of people saying comments like, oh, don't call it junk silver. I'm offended when you call it junk silver. And I mean, it's good in titles, you know what I mean, on the video, you know what I mean, more of an eye catcher, but God damn it, man, I gotta say, it's definitely not junk silver. It's not junk, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and I'm loving it, man. So I came into an extra few bucks the other day, unexpectedly, and I went down to the local coin shop after work on my way home, and saw what he had, and I gotta say, I picked up a dollar in quarters. Now, one of these is a 38S and one's a 36D. We got here's the 36D. A little worn, but I'm loving it. Anything from the 30s, you got to say, is pretty damn good. Here's a 43 something. It looks like a mint mark there, but I can't see it. I'll have to break the loop out on that one. A 61 and pretty decent. And this is the 38S. Not too horrible. So I got another buck there. Picked up another barber, an '06 barber. I don't see a mint mark on it. It's pretty well worn. But you know, there's still basic detail in there. It's not horrible, you know what I mean? So it's still got some rim. It's still got, you know, a lot of, you know, the details in the stars, all that crap. But hey, it's not horrible, you know what I mean? And I'm loving the barbers for some reason. I don't know what it is about the barbers, but I'm totally digging them. Right, so, and I wanted to pick up a couple of more Morgans, so I got this Morgan. It's 1891, no mint mark, not in horrible condition. Fair, you know. I'd say this is maybe a good 3, a good 4, so, you know, something like that. It's in the good thing. So 28 bucks a pop on these things. I couldn't go wrong with the price of silver. Came down a little. My LCS did adjust his prices accordingly a little bit. A week ago, he was at 2150 face on the junk. You know, on the Constitutional, I'm sorry, but he was at 2150. So 2 days ago, on the 2nd, December 2nd, he was down to 1950. So saved a couple of bucks on the Constitutional. And the these Morgans were at 28 bucks a piece. So this one, the 1891, fair condition, but I also picked up a 1921, no mint mark, Philly, but this thing is in really good condition, and you can see the breast feathers in there. You got a lot of detail in the wings, just a lot of good detail here, very strong detail. And the rim on this thing is solid, man. It's a full rim on this thing. I don't know, you can't really probably catch it on camera, but in hand, the rim on this thing is solid, man. And there's plenty of detail in there, in the hairlines, in the face, full liberty. This is just a solid coin. I would say this has to be an extra fine, you know, minimum. So I was glad to pick this thing up. This thing is definitely a solid rim on this thing. Okay, the reeds ain't maybe in the greatest condition, but the rim is probably the biggest, you know, the nicest rim I've seen yet on one of my Morgans. So I'm totally digging it. It's a 1921. So bottom line is I picked up two more Morgans, another $1.50 face in Constitutional. And while I was there, I was just browsing around a little bit. I saw a little box of pennies there, so I picked up, um, it's a Flying Eagle cent. Not in the greatest condition. It's like an 1857. So, for 1857, this thing's, 160, 170 years old. It's not in the worst shape. You know what I mean? So, yeah, gotta love it. This was $1. The pennies were $1 a piece here, so I figured, what the hell, splurge a little bit. So I did pick up the Flying Eagle cent, and I did pick up an Indian head cent in not bad condition. It like the rim on this one is really solid too. There's a lot of detail in there. 1863. The shield, you can still make out those lines in the shield, the wreath. Um, just a solid penny. I mean, for $1, I felt I couldn't go wrong on this one. You can still see a lot of detail in the face and the ear there. And I'm loving it, man. So picked up a couple of pennies. These are my first, cents. And I can definitely see how people dig the cents, the Flying Eagles, the Indians. They're really awesome. So yeah, that's the new constitutional score. Another $1.50 in constitutional. Two more Morgans. That brings me up to 6 Morgans in pieces altogether. I think it's three. Yeah, it's 3 pieces, 3 Morgans. So you can't go wrong with that. And $12.20 and $1.50. That's $13.70 in constitutional. Now I'm not complaining, man. I'm loving it, and I guess that's that. And and by the way, it's a little weird for me to say this on video, but I've had a few. I'm gonna say a few requests, man, for people asking me to send them my address. You know what I mean, for whatever reason, and I do have a physical address. If anybody wants to help support the channel or send me channel stickers or anything like that, mail me anything up, an envelope full of anthrax, whatever, I don't care, I'll snort it. But I do have an address. If anybody out there appreciates what I'm doing here on the channel, they'd like to help support the channel in any way. It doesn't, and it's just weird for me to talk about this, but I am throwing it out there. Down in the description box, I will have a physical address. If anybody just wants to send me anything, regardless of what it is. So, and also the channel email will be down in the description in case you want to just drop me a line, whatever. And yeah, so I guess I'll let you go on this one. Awesome constitutional score. I'm loving the constitutional silver. And thanks again for watching. Keep out of trouble. Stay safe. And I'll catch you on the next one.